Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to our roundtable for architects, engineers, and construction company. And when I say construction company, companies in all areas, plumbing, electrical, landscaping, and more, builders and roofing companies. So welcome to our roundtable, is especially for construction architects and engineers. That's what I call AEC companies. But if you are from another industry, inspectors, or even other industries, dentists and consultants, and so you are welcome here. Thank you so much for joining me today on this roundtable. And I want to bring here a subject that I talked on the June roundtable, but I want to bring it back because I believe it's really important, especially in the days that we are going through today. So it's something that I'm studying about, and I'm preparing for that, and I am certifying my company to be able to be prepared for this coming opportunities. And I truly believe we can empower each other. We can see each other not as a competitor, but as a collaborator, that we can unify and strengths for us to be able to and complement each other, for us to be able to grow together and get more jobs and more um, anyway contracts that we can help each other to fulfill, for us to be able to help not only the government or private companies with bigger projects, but we can help our families and our employees as well, because we are growing together. So we're expanding our capacity instead of fighting and competing with each other. I truly believe in that. I truly believe in bringing experts to my company for me to be able to fulfill a contract with a client, and the client to be happy more than me eating the biggest piece of the pie. So, with that in mind, I want to share with you today our roundtable. So let's go to our presentation. Again, welcome here. If you are business owner, if you are making around $1 million, $2 million to $10 million, it doesn't matter. I believe this can help you a lot. And I am a business advisor. I'm a business consultant. I have been doing that for the last 8 years, helping, and I am an architect myself. So it was my first career. I had my company, and I understand the field. I understand. So I'm a business consultant, business advisor that went through that as a business owner with my own architectural firm, doing real estate development. And I have enough experience and knowledge and the walk through the business and the field to be here and help you with this subject. So strategic partnerships, that's our subject of today, unlocking competitive advantage in AEC contracts. Again, AEC, architects, engineers, and construction companies. So let's check it out. So a little bit about me. Meet Kelly Fisher, architect of successful business. And like I said, I have the experience of being architect myself. With my company, I had 11 employees. I was making a good money annually with 110 active contracts, active clients, and working, giving the whole support to my clients, since buying the land to doing the architectural design, and then the complementary projects, and then the part of permits and all the documentation prepared to for the clients to sell the business, the property, and then helping them selling the property. Why? Because I was architectural firm with a brokerage firm. So I had the both licenses there in Brazil with my first company, and here as well I have not the architectural license, but I have the real estate license, and I have the business consulting advisory certification. So I'm prepared to help you in this business. And I was architect associate when I started here. I worked in two firms as architect associate because I wanted to learn the field in the US, and be capable to help construction companies in the US with the ins and outs of the business and the ins and outs of the industry. So we are a business consulting company, bringing solutions to architects, engineers, and construction companies. So, my goal is to bring solutions to increase efficiency, to increase productivity, to increase um, the profitability in the industry that I know is very low, but we have total capacity to increase profitability here. Okay. So I am not only that, but I am international keynote speaker. I was invited to speak in Europe, in Brazil, and here in the US. I am teaching my knowledge through workshops, through lectures. So being invited to do volunteer work with Rotary, United Way, and other organizations like SCORE, teaching my knowledge through lectures. So internationally published. So I have three books. One was in collaboration. I believe in collaboration. And the other two, one is my story from my life, and I bring it's faith based, and I bring my lessons from a healing process. And then the second one is a business one, learning about people for you to identify people's behaviors and then speak with them their own language. And I was, because of all this hard work and impacting not only in the US but internationally, I was one of the finalists Athena International Athena Awards, as Women in Leadership Mentor. So I'm very happy with these accomplishments. So over a decade, like I said to you, hands-on experience. I am working, and I already impacted through the lectures, the workshops, the, mentorships, everything all around the globe was more than 1,000 companies, 1,000 business owners, 1,000 entrepreneurs impacted by my knowledge and my wisdom in the business field. So with that, I developed the accelerate method to really accelerate the results in the company, to really help to grow and increase the transferable value of the company, so you can have your valuation, your net worth of your company through that. So um, the majority of the speaking topics is work-life balance. I truly believe in work-life balance, and that's what I'm trying to bring in all my teachings is you can build a great company, but you still can have time for yourself and your family. And business mindsets, leadership, entrepreneurial legacy, those are some of the topics that I speak as a speaker. So I'm very glad to be here with you today. Welcome to Royal Fisher. Welcome to my company and my house. I hope you are feeling welcomed. And let's get started. Let's learn together, because now it's time for us to grow together with strategic partnerships and all the possibilities that are there for us out there. So, why is strategic partnership matter more than ever? So, I'm moving me here. I hope it doesn't bother you. So, why strategic partnership matter more than ever? So let's see some numbers, okay? AEC sector facing unprecedented challenge and opportunity in today's market. And we are seeing one of the biggest challenges that we are seeing today is the tariffs, so some of the metal and products we need for the construction industry comes from other countries like Brazil, my own country, and the tariffs impacted directly. and the immigration situation as well. So with that, many of the people working on the construction industry, they are immigrants, and some of them, they don't have documents. So we see this impacting directly the industry, and with that, we are seeing that the business owner needs to be flexible. The business owner of a construction company, a builder, an architect, engineer, they need to be shifting for them to adapt to the change, but not losing the productivity, not losing the effectiveness, not losing the profitability, or even the own revenue. So this is a time that we need to be looking to that with different eyes, and always projecting the future, and mitigating the risks of any change in politics, in economics, what is happening in the world. So some of the companies like to do the SWOT analysis, and on the SWOT analysis, we see the opportunities and the threats that we are going through externally, because the strength and the weakness internally, we can deal with that during a business consulting process, during a business advisory process, a business development, that you should be saving 10% of your budget to invest in business development, to hire a professional to work with you in the internal strength and weakness, and helping you to prepare for the external opportunities and threats. So I hope you're doing that. And if you're not doing that yet, I'm here to help you. You can always schedule a call with me, and I will be ready to help you through our Accelerate method or through our advisory program. That's what I do, and that's what I do really well to help companies. Um, Incremental adjustments no longer sufficient for sustained growth and differentiation. Only the most agile organizations leveraging partnership will outperform competitors. This is really great. And I'm going to bring some numbers, but uh, the company that is willing to no longer understand that, okay, I can increase the strength of my company if I partner with someone to offer more services, to complement my services. So agile organizations, this is a differentiation that's going to put you, up there and skyrocket your growth. Strategic partnership provides competitive edge in increasingly complex bidding landscape. 6.8 trillion digital transformation investment from 2020 to 2023. So this is an industry that has investment, but now with the AI, we see many people saying, oh, AI is going to take over a lot of businesses, a lot of jobs. So how are you, as architect, engineer, construction company business owner, are preparing with the AI? You need to take advantage of that, because you can not only to be flexible for what the market is doing, but using the resources you have externally. Remember the opportunities, external opportunities, to get that, to implement in your business for you to skyrocket what? Your nurturing, your reach out, your sales team, even your marketing. So you can do that to skyrocket the opportunities for your company to grow even more, for your company to increase efficiency, for your company to increase opportunity of some stuffs that increase our overhead in any company. And marketing is a overhead, sales team is an overhead. If you have someone that is not bringing you at least 10 times of their salary, they are overheads, they are expense and not investment. So with the help of AI, you can bring that implementing to your company, and you should be able to skyrocket. Let me share with you one situation here. I will stop share really quick. for example, I hired an employee, was my first employee of Royal Fisher. I hired her in June, and I gave her clear results that I wanted her from her, with KPIs and everything. And unfortunately, not because of lack of work, she put the work in there, but she didn't get the result I want for what she was hired for. She was really good in one area, but she was not too good in another area, the area I hired her for. So she was doing great here, but this here didn't bring any result for what I was asking her to do. And I let her go. Unfortunately, I told her I love you as a person and I truly believe in some point you are going to come back, uh, but I need to let you go because you are not bringing the results I wanted when I hired you. And she saw that and she agreed with me. But what I did was, okay, how can I use AI in an advantage for me to be able to increase in this area that she's lacking? And then I did it. I found a way. I hired a fractional CMO. He's not an employee of my company, he's a contractor. And I was like, hey, I'm having this problem. That's what she was doing, and she's not doing well. How can I do that, and increase the efficiency in this situation? So we implemented a AI automation that is doing the triple that she was doing. So I've just implemented that. Today is the second week, and I'm starting to see the conversations going for the outreach approach that I'm doing with my marketing and sales. So that's great. And this is something that you can do as well in your company. And our business solutions, Royal Fisher, can help you as well, because I'm going to go over the strategy that you are doing in your marketing and the strategy you are doing in your sales. And I can come to you and I can help you to build the right strategy for the goals you want, and implement and connect to the right system using AI, using automation, using all the technology we have today, and we need to take advantage of for us to plug into your business and start to bring results. So, why I said that? Because of that, because digital transformation investments since 2020, 65% of global GDP predicted to be digitalized by 2025. So we have this. AI is here and is here to stay. Online meetings is here and it is here to stay. So we can build a strategic partnership if we have a strategic plan in place to know exactly who we need to plug into our company as far as a strategic partnership for us to grow and grow even more in 2026 using all the advantages we have. Okay. So let's go to the next slide. The power of partnership, six key advantages. And I'm here, I told you a little bit about advantage already, and I'm bringing more here. Gain access to markets. So markets that you thought you could not be there, you can access to them. Opportunities, connections, industries. For example, if you take your certification for your company, you can open a brand new networking with government, and you have the city, you have state, you have federal government networking that you can open with the certification. So not only that, but corporations and big contracts. So it's a bigger market that you can reach when you do a strategic partnership. Compete and win. Pool resources with other contractors to create a stronger case for being the best fit for the job and accommodate customer needs. So For example, for you to have a certification, you need to have at least 1 year in business. You need to be 1 year in business and be a minority. So with 1 year in business, if you apply and a bid for a contract, maybe they are going to think doesn't have any experience. How is going to accomplish that? But whenever you plug into a bigger contractor, like someone that's already in the game, and you plug in at as a subcontractor, you have the chance to show your experience through the contractor and gain more experience, because the contractor is already there for a long time and can plug in to work on that. So it's a win. It's a win-win for the contractor and for you as subcontractor to get more cases, more experience, more connections. Anyway, reduce risks, share responsibility with lead vendors, split costs, and pull together knowledge and resource to mitigate project risks. So reduce risks, because working together, you're mitigating risks. You have a second brain there. You have someone to split responsibility and share responsibility. Leverage better discounts. Gain access to discounts that your business partner may have and extend to your business. Bring your own resource to expand benefits. So leverage the connection you have with the contractor, with someone that you are partnering with. So maybe they already have the bonds, maybe they already have the credit needed, and they already have the credit line needed to accomplish that business. So associating with them in a joint venture, in a strategic partnership, you are going to be able to access these people and show your authority in the field for the bankers or the lenders to know you better. Find greater exposure, great option for small or disadvantaged businesses. Leverage set asides to lower the pool of bidders and increase winning chances. That's great exposure, because you are walking in those rooms that are the decision makers, that are the people who is going to connect to you and help you to do the bid for the job. Alignment for growth. Expand professional networks and add to your portfolio of past projects. Create valuable marketing material and gain credibility. So, alignment for growth, when you connect and do the networking and you are opening the doors. You are showing yourself to the world, and you are telling them, I'm here and I want to help and I want to support and I want to grow with you. So show your portfolio, have your portfolio in place with past projects, show that you have experience, prepare, be professional, be there professionally and invest in your company. I always tell my clients 10% of your budget should be going to marketing. 10% of your other 10% should be going to business development. So hire someone that can help you to navigate through that, preparing you to be the best professional that are going to catch the eyes of the contractors and the buyers from the big companies and the government. Okay. Strategic partnership models for AEC success. So I put here is a little confusing, but a strategic partnership, prime contractor, go to the contractor, do joint ventures, contractors and subcontractors, teaming with others. And then I'm going to explain better. Contractor and subcontractor agreement between public businesses where subcontractors specialize in one area of a project and utilize developed skills in their area of expertise. So let's suppose here Okay, I received in my email a request for from Orange County, a request of bids for building the sheriff office. So will be a new office in Orange County, and they want to architects and engineers to do the project. So imagine that you are new in the business or you don't have too much experience as uh, with government doing bids, and so you can partner with the prime contractor, the prime person who is going to get and do the bid. You can offer a specific specialized skill that you have. For example, could be the drawings, could be the permitting. Oh, I'm a company specialized in permitting. I want to partner with you and take care of this part of the business. I am a company specialized in draft and design, and I want to partner with you doing all the design while you do the project. I can take care of the design, the revisions, and align with the permitting person to see everything that needs to be done. So this is just an example, but you can have this contractor and subcontractor agreement. Prime subcontractor agreement, specific to government contracts where a prime business works directly with the government. Subcontractors work for the prime who manages overall completion. I just explained that. In some government contracts, they ask for the joint venture, the subcontractor agreement to attach to the proposal. So they want to see everybody that's going to work in the project, but the prime subcontractor, they are responsible for the completion. Teaming, two or more companies with complementary services partner together to bid on public government contracts or private projects. They're more likely to win together. So sometimes you don't want to sign an agreement or doing a being underneath a subcontractor, but you can team. You can get someone that's peer and can work together. For example, I have a friend of mine, she's architect as well. I am not working as architect, but I can team with her. I have all the certifications, I have everything, so I can team with her for us to deliver together the project, to deliver together the service. So that's the idea. This week, for example, I received requests to bid for consulting services for AEC no, construction engineers and inspectors. So it is a business, it is a consulting services for construction engineers and inspectors. Can I do that? I can, but I don't have the capacity to do for a large scale like they are asking for. So I need to partner with another business consultant, with another consulting company that are more familiar with what they are asking for to be able to bid and have this complementary services showing and bidding together as a team to accomplish and fulfill that contract. Joint ventures, two or more parties pool resources for specific tasks, create separate entity from participants, other businesses. Risks are shared by all parties. So you can do a joint venture too. You can work together doing a joint venture with a contract in place, joint venture contract in place, and then you can pull the resources, specific resources. For example, you can have, instead of two companies teaming or two professionals, you have several different companies. For example, the sheriff office, we have the architectural firm, the drafting firm, the permitting firm, the, I don't know, electrical firm, engineer, the structure engineer, all of them joint venture to apply for that service. Contractor teaming agreement. Two or more GSA schedule contractors work together as equal parties to create total solutions for government buyers. So this is a different type of contract that you can do contractor teaming. So joint ventures, contract, it look like similar, but they have different guidelines that you need to follow and rules. And some you need to show all the partners, all the parties to the government. Other contracts you don't need to, like the contractor and subcontractor agreement and the prime subcontractor agreement. The completion is responsibility of the prime, but the joint venture teaming, you're showing the both responsibilities. All parties are responsible. So there are some advantages and disadvantages, but if you're a small business and you are doing around 2 million, you don't have too many people in your team. It's just, I don't know, you and three more, four more, you can partner and joint venture with another company. So tailored approach for architecture engineers and construction companies. Architecture, design architect of record partnership, proprietary tools and software sharing, geographic market expansion, value alignment through direct conversation, shared vision, and design philosophy. So those are approaches that you can have whenever you are doing the networking and you are trying to partner with someone to bid in a bigger contract. You can always share your skills and your strength. Remember, I talked about the SWOT analysis, the strengths and the weakness you have. So complementing to work together. So in the engineering side, technology provider collaborations, sustainability and efficiency partnership, digital transformation alliances, specialized expertise integration, data-driven collaborative approach. So those are some things that you can offer to an architect or a construction company to partner and offer to the government contracts. Construction, resource sharing, equipment, manpower, risk mitigation strategies, market expansion through local partnership, joint bidding on larger contracts, specialized trade expertise integration. So I see here those are the strengths that I laid off. I listed here for you to see how you can approach and how you can connect and how you can help to partner for bigger bids. And if you have any lack of these strengths, you can always connect with me and schedule a call. I will be happy to go through the strategic session with you, showing the hidden gaps, and then work together with you to develop that. We are going to work in a long-term work to develop all the strengths you need, but for sure I can help you to do that. So partner selection, building the foundation for success, building the foundation for success. Assess your value proposition, okay? Utilize publicly available pricing data and competitive federal bids. Pursue SBA certifications for minority, and these certifications can take 4 to 6 months to be approved. You have guidelines that you need to follow. It is a lot of paperwork, but it's worth it. So if you have this desire to get your certifications, will be great. It's worth it to do it because open doors for you for bigger contracts for you to bid for the government. Consider unique capabilities that prime contractors may not offer. Develop a compelling capability statement showcasing core strengths. And here about the government contracts, you have the numbers of that you can apply for according to the description of what you can offer. You have, for example, um, minority minority certifications that you can take. And they usually, during a government contract, they usually have a percentage of the contract or percentage of the contracts they have, the RFPs, the proposals that they need to give for minority businesses. So if you are women owned, if you are veteran owned, if you are minority, Latin, you can take advantages of that for you to be able to bid for bigger contracts, for contracts with the government. Find complementary businesses. Look for value alignment through straightforward conversations. Focus on people alignment when perfect value alignment is challenging. Pursue connections through local SBA offices and GSA directories. So you have the opportunity to connect with these people through networking. And I always say something that I need to remind myself to, but if you're not seen, um, people don't remember you. And so you need to be out there, you need to be showing your face, you need to be interacting with people for them to know you, for them to see you, for them to remind about you. And there is a study that says that people are going to trust you in a point to buy from you after the seventh time that you are showing up in front of them. So you need to be out there. You need to be out there um, in social media. You need to be out there in person. You need to be out there online and offline all the time for people to see you, trust you, and see that they can close with you. So what's happening is especially now, the buying process is longer, is getting longer. People are it's so much noise out there, and I'm going to stop to so much noise out there that people are taking long time to say yes. So you not only need to show your face in front of them 7 times, 7 to 11 times, for them to be able to trust you and buy from you. But to do a partnership, you truly need to show authority. You need credibility for them to trust you. So you need to prepare to do that. And with all the noise out there, all the social media and ads and everything, all the marketing that are out there, you need to stand out and you need to show yourself as authority and your credibility in the market. That's why you need to have the testimonials. So whenever you are feeling and preparing your proposal for a government contract or companies, you need to ask your past clients for testimonial. Why? Because you need to show them the credibility you have in the market for that. And you can see on my website, for example, that you have a bunch of testimonials of many clients that are already helped. So, but who are you, Kelly? Who are you? And especially talking about a strategic partnership or how we can grow or construction company, go to my website. Go to my website and you are going to see who I am. You're going to see all the testimonials, and I challenge you to call my clients, my past clients, to talk about me and to share about me. So, I challenge you to go to my website and read to go to my Google profile and read all the testimonials and reviews, or go to my social media and see everything that I'm bringing to the table, and on YouTube as well. This roundtable. So if you don't know me, I'm reaching out to you from on outreach, cold outreach there on LinkedIn or social media. So go check me out. Go do a research about me. I am not here to make you, feel anything bad about it. I do that as well. Whenever I'm seeing someone on LinkedIn or social media, someone is trying to schedule a time with me, I directly go to their profile. I directly go to their website. I directly go to see if they are real, if this is true what they are saying. I am this way. I do that too. And you can do that with me. I don't care. That's why I'm building this authority and this whole thing to show you and to give you information, to give you data, and to give you for you to trust me that I am the right person to help you to grow, scale, and maybe exit your business in the future so that I can work with you in a long term with the advisory services. We work in a long term, 1 to 3 years, depending on your goal. We work together, taking the licenses, taking the certifications, taking the building a internal structure, strengths, the SWOT, strength, opportunity, weakness, threats. We go over everything, the risks and everything for me to be able to help you go. And I just posted on my social media yesterday about a client that she's making six figures, 300,000 a year when she hired me. And we did one day, one VIP business day. Why? She said, Kelly, I am one person in this business. I'm very busy. I don't have time to work on the business. So, what you can do for you? And I'm going to tell you the truth. I developed the VIP business day because of her. I said, okay, I'm going to see how can I take the business accelerate mentorship that takes 6 months and put a package, the most important part for us to develop in one day for you to work on the business in one day. And with that, you'll be able to build the 12 months. So in one day, we are going to build 12 months of strategic planning for you to follow and audit the price point, the products, and developing that in a way that you are going to be able to grow, even that you are one person business. And she did it. And you can see that her testimonial, I posted it yesterday, but it's on my website. She is the one that gave me the idea to create. She asked for me to build for her one day business day that I was going to look with like the lens, the to see the hidden gaps and build everything for her. And I did it, and was great. So today I'm offering this as one day business VIP business day for businesses that are under $1 million or from 1 million to 2 million. They want to cross this ceiling, so yeah, I can go to your company and do the VIP business day. But what I'm saying that because I can help you and because there is a way to do it and to do it the right way for you to not waste time, but for you to go focus point like I did with Ashley. Focus point on the hidden gaps, and then we can build everything and prepare you to partner with subcontractors and prepare your company for certifications for you to be able to um, apply for bigger contracts and do the networking. So, how to approach prospective partners, conduct research, understand their market positions, offerings, strength, weakness, and recent activities, craft compelling value proposition, be clear about what you bring and how the partnership helps them achieve their goals. Remember, prepare a presentation to show the advantages. Do a research first, see their hidden gaps, what you can complement them for them to be bigger and stronger. Negotiate win-win agreements. Aim for agreements that offer mutual benefits and drive growth for both parties. So you need to show them results that you brought to the table, and you need to show them that will be win-win for both parties, okay? Networking strategies. Leverage your network and business owner contracts. Leverage your network and business owner contacts. I'm sorry. Consider connections from previous employment. Attend small business networking events proactively. So you need to be proactive, not only passive. So we have the tendency, I'm so busy on my business, I'm in the operations, I'm working on the day to day, just hiring a marketing agency and put the posts out there. This is a passive, hoping that a client will come from your social media, hoping that a client will call you from the ads. This is a passive. You need to be proactive as well. You need to plug in uh, strategically and intentional networking events, because again, there are a lot of noise out there, a lot of networking events, but you need to be strategic on which events to go that have the people that you want to connect with and you want to partner with and you want to work with. So you need to be strategic. For example, I used to go in many because I was like business consultant. I'm going to help all industries. But when I started to narrow down and defining the niche that I want to work with, and God told me to go back to my original and work with architects, engineers, and construction companies, because it's my background, I was like, okay, so I need to narrow down now and work with them. So I transitioned from being a part of, many other networking events and being a part of a builder association. So that was a transition I did. Why? Because I had a clear call and vision to help architects, engineers, and construction companies to accelerate in their business, to accelerate in growth, scale, and profitability, for them to invest in the kingdom. For them to have the impact in the community, for them to grow at the same time that they create an environment and impact for their families and community and building a legacy. So that is my mission, that is my call, to help you grow, scale in a point that you can have impact in the community and build a legacy. And if you are a Christian, to invest in the kingdom. So be strategic and intentional on your networking strategies. And this is something that I help you to build as well during our process together, to build the strategic strategies for networking. I help you to build your elevator pitch and how you present yourself, pitch deck, and all of that. Winning more bids through strategic partnership. So, quality lead generation, target right owners and contractors through partnership, build relationships through respect and trust, leverage partner networks for new opportunities, bid hit ratio optimization, track projects by type, location, and contractors, focus on categories with better win ratios, partner strengths improve overall success rates. Risk management. Identify and assess project risks collaboratively. Share risk mitigation strategies with partners. Price risks appropriately in joint bids. So, those are some strategies that you can identify who is the best one to partner with. Profitability review, track accurate jobs cost and compare actual versus estimates, combined with bid hit radio data for optimal product selection, bid no bid process, strategic opportunity evaluation, consider partners, capabilities, project scope, and potential profitability. And here I want to say something to you. So, whenever you start to go to these places, you are going to see who you can trust, who you cannot trust, who is the one that you can partner and it's going to walk together for a long term. You are going to learn a lot with that. So find someone who has the same values as you. Don't negotiate this principle. Don't negotiate the values that you have in your company, the values that you have for your business. So find someone who has share the same values, who has the same excellence standards to accomplish something, that has a history of accomplishing projects and going to the end and honoring everybody, honoring the payments, honoring finishing the contracts. So find someone, when you go through all of that, find someone that has the same values as you. This is a special tip here. Okay. The art of partnership development: conduct through research, craft compelling value proposition. And on the value proposition, what I can tell you is build a presentation and show the value that you can bring to the table to do the partnership, you know? So show the value, show your results, show your values and your company values, and what you can bring to the table. So be compelling, craft that, be excellent, okay? And don't see yourself as less than because you are proposing the partnership, or but see as a peer. Okay, so negotiate win-win agreements. You are there as peer. You are CEO, you are business owner, and you want to partner to get the person, so it's a prime contract, to get them value, to grow with them, to go grow with them, not to help them to grow, but to grow with them. So see that you are a peer, that you are partnering to help them to grow, but you want to grow with them. So see key success factors: develop a clear and concise business pitch, create comprehensive capability statements, emphasize expertise and resource sharing advantage, demonstrate credibility through past achievements. Partnership development timeline: usually, remember I told you you need to show up in front of the person 7 to 11 times for them to buy from you something, trust you to the point to buy. So initial research and analysis will take you around 2 weeks. So depending on the place you are going, where you want to be with. So if you are taking our certification, it's going to take 4 to 6 months to take that, but you can be doing the analysis and the research and closing partnerships while you are preparing your company to be certified. Value proposition development: week 3, first contact and presentation for week 4, negotiation and agreement week 5 or 6. So you have a journey on that. Will be a 2 months journey that you are going to through building your pitch deck, putting together the value proposition, and offering the partnership and having the contact with the buyer from the company is going to take a while. So that's why you need to be intentional with your networking, because you are going to find someone who knows someone that is the buyer from that company, that is the one that's going to open the doors for you to see that company. So that's a great thing. So take understand that will take a while and be patient with that, okay? Building strong partnerships, best practice. Remember that I told you about the values. Set clear expectations, define performance expectations and project roadmaps. Be clear, be excellent. Create formalized agreements governing partnership structure. Establish clear communication and reporting structures. Foster relationship. Plan joint celebrations for completed projects. So when you complete a project, get together, bring the family, let them know you, nurture that relationship that you did, and prepare for the next. Normalize sharing of ideas, expertise, and resources. Spend time together outside of work to build rapport, to build the connection. Not only, oh, they just want me to use me. No, you truly want to build connection and grow together with that person. Nurture long-term growth, build comprehensive business development plans, focus on winning without competing against each other, and show sincere support for partner achievements. Implementation framework: document everything. Always document everything. Written contracts signed by all parties with clear scope definition. Having our meeting minutes, have people to sign any change that has in the thing. I had several problems with people that hired me or I hired. So, not documenting the conversations. And I was like, hey, but you said that. But they are not organized, so they don't have the meeting minutes. And I was like, praise God, I recorded. So with my clients, I always say, hey, you said that, I have it recorded. I have it in our report. I have it written for you. So I always have like to remind them or help them to go back to where they said something. And that's why I'm asking now. That's why I'm being accountable and asking for accountability, because we wrote down and we defined that. Establish communication, regular updates, transparency, and open dialogues protocols. Allocate resources, right people, legal knowledge, and physical presence. Build trust, long term relationship building through shared vision and respect. So, key success metrics stated Richard 37. Year relationship 20 plus. This is as an example, okay? Partner retention 85%, revenue growth double the growth. So those are example based on statistics of what you can grow doing partnerships. If you reach 37 states, you are going to build long-term relationships, and the partner retention is around 85%. Okay, so we are in the end of our presentation. And I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today. And I hope I brought some value for you. And I want to invite you to book a call with me. So, whether addressing executives or emerging founders, I bring unmatched energy, cultural relevance, and practical wisdom to every partnership. So, my goal here is to bring to you value, but at the same time bringing you solutions for your business, and say that I am the right partner to help you grow, scale, and maybe exit your business in some point. So I want to say to you, book a call with me. I would love to connect with you. Book a call. I'm going to put here my information. You can go to my website. Can you see here? royalfisher.org and slash book a call. But you can go there to my website. Let me see if I can share it with you right now. So let me stop to share here, and I'm going to share my website with you. Remember, I told you all the testimonials. So if you go here to my website, you are going to see everything that I have done to businesses. You can go direct to here, book a call. You can go book a discover call here. You're going to see the calendar that you can open and schedule time with me. Some of these spots are not going to be available because I'm closing 3 clients per week to do the business VIP business day. So it's going to be few spots available. So this is your time to schedule a time with me, because starting October, I'm going to start to have VIP business days, so we're going to be very busy and I want to help business owners to build their strategic plan 12 months in one day. So you can go here and you can find what I do and how I help people. Those are the 3 programs that I have in place today. The VIP business day, like I said, 1 year in one day. The Business Accelerate Mentorship, 3 years in 6 months. And the advisory program is the long term program from 1 year to 3 years working together, that we are going to build a 5 years plan to 10 years plan, depending on your goals. So, those are the testimonials. This here's the testimonial that I talked to you about. Um, Ashley Vogel, she did the VIP business day, and like I said, I created the VIP business day because of her. Little bit about me and all the testimonials, all the past clients, all the Google reviews. You can go here and you can see everything here. So if you're ready to scale, if you're ready to grow in your business or maybe exit, okay, you can call now and we are happy to do evaluation of your business, assess everything, audit everything, see the hidden gaps, and to help you grow in your business. So I hope you enjoyed this time together. I hope you enjoyed this roundtable that we are talking about strategic partnership to get bigger jobs and bid for bigger contracts. And I believe this is your time. This is your time to grow. This is the right timing to grow, to implement efficiency with automation and AI in your company, to help including to build the proposals, help including to build the presentations, and I am here to help you to do that. I'm the right person bringing solutions to your company that you don't need to worry about anything. I'm going to take care of everything for you as far as the marketing strategy, sales strategy, automation strategy, what is the best for your company. And with you, we are going to build the strategic planning for you to grow, scale, maybe double, maybe triple, depends on your speed and your dedication, your company in 1 year. So I have seen clients of mine double, triple, and quadruple their revenue in 1 year and increasing profitability. So some get out from 18% profitability to 40% profitability in 1 year. So I can do that for you as well, and I'm happy to help. So book a call with me today, right now, www.royalfisher.org/book a call, or just go to the main page and click book a call, go to my calendar. I want to see you in my calendar. So I hope you like it. Thank you so much. And I see you in the next roundtable next month. Bye bye.